Hey guys, welcome back. This is your hostess Liberty, and we're dragon questing. Yeah. How you doing? It's been a while. Well, it hasn't been a while actually. It's only been a few days since my last recording. But I don't remember what we were up to. Oh, we're in Riddleport. No, not Riddleport. Gallenholm. Right, we were going to explore a bit. See what the place had to offer. Do we even have money? We have a tiny bit of money. Let's see. Oh right, we already bought some stuff for our peeps. That is correct. And we were going to head into the depths of the grave. Yes. I remember now. I recall. Awesome. How y'all doing today? I'm doing fine. You boy? I think we need the magic key to get too far in here, but we'll just poke our nose in and see what's what. Oh, hi there. Up ahead lies the grave of Gallen, bard of legend, he of the golden voice. Such was his skill that I doubt it shall e'er be surpassed. No other could have rendered the glory and the tragedy of the tale of mighty Erdrick as sung as wondrously as he did. Though only the way onward is beset by fiends. Oh yeah, we read that last time. Yuck. Alright. Spidey. Huh? Only the right key will let it open. Alright. So we do indeed need the proper key. The magic key to get in. Alright. Well, I mean, my plan was to go in there and explore today, but those plans will have to be put on hold. If I recall correctly, not far from here is the grave of Erdrick, Erdrick's grave, and a town, I think. Do. Good job, y'all. Get them drackies. Them level 1 flunkies. If their enemy's that weak, I might just use Holy Protection. Well, I guess the shell slimes aren't weak. Never mind. Ow. Don't ice me, bro. Yeah. You're acting like you're so strong. Oh, I was joking, but okay. I didn't think she was gonna go up the level. I was just making the noise because I like the tune. Ah, there it is, the grave of Erdrick. And I think, yeah, there's a town to the south. Oh, I don't remember the mountain range being in the way. I remember it being wide open. Huh. Okay, well let's just duck our head in here. It's a pretty short cavern actually, so maybe we should just, you know, go say hi. Oh, it expanded a bit. I'm sure it won't be a problem. See, that's not a problem. That's like the opposite of a problem. Easy peasy. Lemon squash. Wait. Oh. 2 treasures. So there's one here and one somewhere else. Nice. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright. I'm going to put Holy Protection on, because the monsters here are all below our level. From the looks of it. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just going around looking for that other treasure. Where would it be? Probably around and up. Possible? Up here maybe? Yeah, there it is. Gold, but you know, we use that to buy the good things. Ah. Down we go. Six treasures in down here. Okay, nice. Not one there. Okay, the enemies here are still pretty weak. Not worth fighting. And they don't give a lot of experience either. Oh good, oh good. I haven't seen any of the treasures that we're supposed to be finding down here. What the heck? Huh. Oh, there's 2. Alright, so 4 more to go. In here somewhere? Yeah, there's 2 here. Whoop. Ka-clang. And a buff scroll. Then where's the other 2 treasures? Did I miss them? I must have done. I must have missed them. They're around somewhere, I'm sure. Maybe 2 jars that I just didn't see. It's an ancient-looking gravestone. The inscription is faint and only fragments of it can still be read. I am Erdrick. Heed my destiny, all evil, 3 great sages them know wait somewhere the me impart test secret. Oh. Yeah, there's 2 more treasures somewhere. Oh! Hey, there's one of them. So where's the other one then? Is it like... No. Okay. So there must be one more somewhere. Alright. Hello? There's one more left. Ah, there we go. Found it. Nice. Alrighty. Well, we got everything here. It wasn't a lot, but what was there was there. And we found it. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. There we go. Alright. Erdrick Shrine. I'm wondering what is around in the middle of this mountain. I bet there's something there. Eh. Oh. I mean, I'll take it. Nothing? Because I know that wasn't here before. I recall it not being there before. I know that there's... Well, there was a way across there. Like there was a small little building there at one point that stopped you from going any further. Like a shrine or a traveller's... a traveller's inn. Oh. Yeah, the actual land's changed. I mean, expected, but still a little odd. Oh, holy crap. Oh, holy crap. Turned into a giant slime. Oh. I should have left him. I should have let him become the giant slime they were destined to be. I'm gonna try and get them... I'm gonna try and find another one. Make them become the king slime. Okay, we're here. Alright, so, 2 things of note. Aww, they're not doing it. That's sad. Okay, 1 thing of note. So, I got a nice cup of tea with me for food, for while I'm doing this. And my mum came in with she sent my nephew in with a cookie. A cookie. And it's gingerbread because it's almost Christmas. And I'm like, oh, gingerbread cookie. And then I looked at it. It's an iced gingerbread cookie. Now, please note that I am Australian. We don't do this over here. Just pre-noting. It's got a skeleton on it. It was made for Halloween. Again, we don't do this over here. Halloween is not a thing that we do. So someone made Halloween cookies. And they're trying to sell them off for cheap now. Alright, into the kingdom. How? Oh, down. There we go. Tentacle! Oh, how I missed thee. Missed. I remember thee. Oh, home, sweet old home. Hi there. Let me tell you what separates swordsmen of superior skill from those who struggle. The double-edged slash. Once a blade wielder has fostered an unshakable faith in their companions, they no longer need fear the harm inflicted by that technique. And it is this state of being that allows them to unlock their true potential. Alas, far too many students of the sword fail to learn this lesson. If you ask me, craven souls such as they would be better served sheathing their swords for good. Okay, Iron Mask. Steel Helmet. Full Plate. Protects against instant death. Bye-bye, back pajamas. Let's just leave it for now, because we might find another armor shop here or something. We'll see. Greetings, friends. You find yourselves in Tentacle. Former home of Erdrick, hero of legend. Yeah, don't fucking say, mate. Welcome to our inn, weary travellers. You want to stay the night? No, we're just looking around, thank you. Trying to steal everything. Like that money. Hi. Erdrick, the king of Erdrick, did send me here to Tantegel, tasked with bringing back whatever I could to learn of the town. Yet the food here at the inn is so surpassingly toothsome and served in such enormous helpings that I've barely looked beyond its walls. What to report back to His Majesty? That one need never seek out seconds due to the generosity of portions provided? No, this is hardly news of substance. I mean... The tired-looking face looks back. You tired, buddy? Sounds, but I customers do eat and eat. Yet I shall not be defeated. I am not merely the best cook, but the quickest too. None shall be left crying out for seconds while I yet serve. Alright, coolio. Medicinal herbs. I don't have the magic door key. The magic door key. I don't have the magic door either. Dazzle me nuts. Nice. Over here is farmland, if I recall correctly. Or maybe behind here. No, it's further up. A twir. Ah! Tambola tickets! Hello. Strong medicine. Oh, just the normal stuff. Just the basics. Good to see. Good to see. Thank you. Do. Ha ha! To think, the very hero of legend himself might have trod these very cobbles. 'Tis a fine thought indeed. I guess. He could have. He did. 'Tis e'er the way that towns possessed of long and illustrious histories possess magnificent churches also, is it not? I wouldn't know. My town doesn't have a church. Those who come to visit us here in Tantegel most often arrive with naught but the hero on their minds. But for me, it is not Erdrick, but Princess Gwaelin, who did love and support him through all his hardships, who was the true hero. I mean, she was pretty cool. Are you familiar with celestial skiing? No? My apologies, doubtless to those with nary a passing interest in sewing. This must be all awfully dull. A remarkable thread, one that we seamstresses long to work with. Such is its lightness and brightness, some say that to work with it is like sewing with the sky itself. It has been on my mind ever since I heard an adventurer say they spied some on one of the towers southwest of here. Southwest. Okay. In my brain, I've got to configure it. The northern spire, to be precise, on the 3rd level. How I wish I could go and fetch it myself. Though I've no death wish, nay, I shall attempt to forget the matter. Didn't we have some of that? Yeah, we got some. Lady, I got some. Lady. Fine. I guess you don't want it. Maybe I need to wait. In Riddleport there dwelleth a treasure hunter of some surpassing skill. And skill not only in seeking valuables, he's quite a salesman too. We talked to him. He didn't have anything to tell us. Although I guess if we go back, he might say something different now. He didn't back then. I am much vexed by the fellow over yonder. He did enter the cell here without a by your leave, now refused to leave its confines. He insisteth that he must spend time where his idol, a great thief of old, is known to have been imprisoned. Oh, unsealant. Nice. Good sir. Good sir. Good sir. Wherefore am I in here, thou askest? Simple. I wanted to better understand the mind of a thief, that I might become one whose name goeth down in legend. What crimes have I committed to be in prison, so? Why, nary a single one. But that doth not mean that I'm not a rogue through and through. Yeah, I'll get a key one of these days. Don't worry, ma'am. If I find a key, I'll bring it so that you can get him out. Toss him on his ear. No free food for you, mister.
I see it, your fate, your destiny. I see a fiendish soul, who doth deceive you most cunningly. "'Tis I, but fear not, I'm merely practising my future trade, that of fortune-telling."
Oh, okay. Weird child. Very strange child. Give me the creeps, child.
"My granddad's an expert on curses and my daddy is a merchant. And they both say I should do whatever most pleases me in life, and I just have to think of what I wish to be."
Well, it's nice that they're giving you freedom for that. Some wouldn't. If e'er you find yourself cursed, pray come and visit me here. I am a student of curses of some standing, a veteran, if you will, and no young upstart shall shield me from my crown. Is somebody trying to steal your crown from you? Pretending to be as good as you? In the world of curse breaking and management? Oh, bank scroll. Oh. There existeth in this world pieces of equipment which are imbued with terrible curses, to where one is to risk all, and thus would the matter end were it not for one crucial detail, that most such items are surpassingly powerful. Long did I strive to find a method by which one might make use of their might whilst circumventing the curse. Alas, it proved beyond mine abilities. Refusing to give in, I went to inquire about the problem with an expert on curses in Tangatel. Sadly, the only solution he could offer was no solution at all. One would need to first conquer a curse in order to obtain immunity from such ailments, so claimed he. Truly the stuff of fairy tales. The very idea that one could conquer a curse is preposterous. Mayhap I was foolish to think of harnessing the power of such equipment, though I yet cannot bring myself to abandon the idea entirely. What's that mean, precious? Though I am of line that may make its name in the removing of curses, I myself entered a different profession entirely, that of merchant. For it is my firm belief that one need not follow slavishly in the footsteps of one forebears. Happiness lieth in finding one's own path through life. I'm Bear Grylls, and this is my story. I realise I'm not making a Bear Grylls accent. I don't know who accent this is, but it's not Bear Grylls. It's some other fugger. Some other guy. Alright, well, nothing there. Oh, a seed of strength. How wonderful. Oh, hi. We must never forget that the sight of each beautiful flower is these, and the peace afforded us is to gaze upon them, a gift from the hero of legend himself. I mean, I guess. Technically. Potato Man? Hi. Woof, woof, woof. Okay. Do not dig up the fields, I beg you. My father shall surely wail and gnash his teeth, and I shall bear the brunt of it. What a naughty dog. He's like, I will dig them. I will dig them all. Ruff. Ruff. Ruff.
Curse you bothersome devils. I speak of my fields, of course. Though requiring of copious care and attention, I do not begrudge them the effort. They do e'er produce a delicious bounty in the end.
They do believe, see, I knew there were farmland up here. I've been to this place, I tell you what. I remember this town. It was a good little town.
There you say it, oh yonder, the dragon noise castle wherein dwelt mighty Erdrick's greatest foe. Oh, have a look, you see. Though with that wicked creature long since laid low, 'tis surely now home to wandering fiends. Lady, you didn't let me read your box, but do not think to visit it, for your petty amusement, without the rainbow drop, that even the hero himself did struggle to acquire, none may draw near to it.
At least all that stinky mist is gone from it. You know what? At this point, I don't think we're getting our third girl, our second girl back. I know we named her, but maybe that was like a joke. Maybe they were pulling a prank at our expense. Make us excited by like saying, look at this character. You're never going to see them again. Oh, I got me a pair of boxer shorts. Right out of this guy's trash. I comprehend it not. Though I scrub and scrub, though I clean day in and day out, still this place is a pigsty. Breadcrumbs, dust, strange oozing liquids, might mop and wipe and rinse my whole life. Don't make the slightest bit of difference. It looks reasonably tidy. What do you mean? It looks fine, dude. Your house looks great. Would that my house looks that good. My family possesseth the most magnificent of heirlooms, a bucket used by the very hero of legend himself. But then, that maketh us naught special among the citizens of Tandikel. There is not a house in the city that doth not possess some memento or other of mighty Erdrick. One friend of mine treasureth a cushion on which the hero once sat, another a table, another a saucepan. One cannot move for relics of the legendary line.
Oh, not spinach. I gotta stop eating spinach in the middle of the night. They're catching on.
They're realizing that I'm a spinach muncher.
No.
Dear cousins, please. I do not muncheth the spinach of come of the night. I promise I do not. Well, okay, I only have a nibble though. It's very healthy. It's good for you. Great for skin and bones. Alright, let's see. Oh, we found all the treasure. Wonderful. Okay, what do we got? Doo-doo. Ka-clang! Alright. Caro and Penelope. Sure, Penelope. Learn Ka-clang. I feel like that's a buff spell. And you could use a buff spell. Alright. This one's a buff. Oh. Nobody can learn it. Are we going to get another character who can? Bang. Nobody can learn it. Okay, Seed of Strength. That didn't help. Angel Bell. Seed of Defense. Oh my god, she's catching up. There we go. Ooh. Castle. What? A castle lieth over the bridge there. Prithee, do not run in the hallways and endeavour to keep unnecessary noise to a minimum. You can't stop me from running. I'll run where I want. I've forgotten your voice, Penny. I'm so sorry.
For Tangatel, where the mantle of Erdrick was bestowed upon the great hero for his unstinting efforts to save the realm. With his quest complete, he took Tantagel's princess for his bride, and together they built a new home, your home, Middenhall.
They weren't very good at building, were they? Our home is a trash heap. In comparison to you guys's.
The scions of Middenhall founded Cannock, then Moonbrook, thus came here to be 3 kingdoms that trace their lineage back to mighty Erdrick. But wherefore do I wax lyrical so? You have doubtless heard the story 1,000 times. 'Tis a force of habit, I'm afraid. I would often regale my father with what I have learnt in my lessons, and he would add to my knowledge or correct me on my miscomprehensions. I can only apologize if it appeared I was lording my learning over you.
Oh, we thought nothing of the sort. I'm not but impressed, not only with your learning, but that you could have such high-flown conversation with your father. The instructions I received from my own father were somewhat less edifying. Tidy thy room, take thine elbows off the table. Wilt thou please cease bickering with thy sister?
Oh, I don't know, it sounds like wise advice to me.
I never was the most devout student either. Even when I did learn, he has a nasty habit of leaving me moments later. It's good to know that at least one of us knows what's what. Takes the burden off our shoulders, eh, cuz? Yes.
Well, if you insist, I shall share what I know when I deem it relevant.
Excellent. Though forgive us if we laggards cannot add to your knowledge the way your father did.
Not at all. There is much and more I do not know. Let us learn together. We will need more than mere brawn to best Hargon, after all.
Hell yeah. And what better place to begin than here in Tantegel, the land of legend.
For the time being, let us seek an audience with the king. We must tell him of the tragedy that befell my kingdom, that he might avoid the same fate befalling his. And should he know aught we do not of Harkon and the sigils, he could enlighten us on that front too.
A splendid suggestion, cousin.
To the throne room then, lead on.
I mean, you're the one in charge, I guess, Penny. Okay, maybe I'm the one in charge. Still. Oh. Soaking in the atmosphere and the sound. This is memorable. 12 treasures. Welcome, friends, to the castle of Tantegel. We of Tantegel do treat with the utmost respect those of the lands founded by the descendants of the hero of legend. They're not just our allies, but our friends.
Yes, we are friends, aren't we?
And who might you be, young lady? No one anymore.
Here in this very castle once dwelt Princess Gwaelin, who did fall in love with the hero of legend, and he with her.
Wait, so who's running this joint? Did the king have another kid? Cause Gwaelin left with us. By us, I mean Erdrick. Erdrick II. It seems that we are soon to take to the field in some manner of training exercise beside the assembled soldiery of Moonbrook. I must make ready. What? But Moonbrook's gone. Ain't gonna be no training.
The castle is surprisingly large, is it not? And being so, 'tis a bother indeed to keep clean. Should you spy a dish you need a clearing, pray do be a dear and pick it up. Bring it here, and... what?
Oh, I was talking to her again.
Word of advice, to always be trying one's hardest is not the virtue some might lead one to believe. Nay, true wisdom and long life are to be found in taking a moment for oneself when the opportunity ariseth.
Okay, lady. I mean, she's not wrong. You do have to pace yourself. A pot lid. Oh, how rich the coffers of this kingdom are. How deep they go. That the lids of pots live in the kitchen. You know what? Actually, that makes perfect fucking sense. Of course there'd be a pot lid in the kitchen. It's the kitchen. Where else would you find the lid of a pot? In the bathroom? I thinketh not. That makes all the sense in the world. The legend of the hero of old did come come to us down through the ages, it seemeth the whereabouts of the accoutrements with which he achieved his legendary feats did not. I imagine they're somewhere in our homeland. Thank you. Hello, good sir. Word of more and fiercer fiends doth reach us with each passing day. Take care outside these walls, friends. May the light guide you ere homeward. Oh, full heal. Why, thank you, Mr. Mage Man. I don't know that we needed it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Alright. Let's be back here.
In the time of the hero Erdrick, the world was shrouded in great darkness. One can hardly imagine the horror. Ooh, scary and spooky and creepy all in one.
No hidden things? Alright, good to know. Hello? Attorney with a nation of warriors, descendant of Erdrick himself. This will be bothersome indeed. That is, it will be. Pray, ignore me. So there was to be a tourney that was going to occur with Moonbrook. Unfortunately, or fortunately for this lot, Moonbrook is no more, so there will not be a tourney.
You are surpassing young to be roaming the land, are you not, my dears? Well, pray enough, enjoy your youth while it still lasteth, the greatest among the gifts that we are given in this life. There are no greater lessons to be learned than those of our younger days. Alas, we are fated only to realise this when we have grown old and frail.
I thought we could go back again. What's your... Here's a question for y'all. Engagement. What is your... If I could try travel back in the past to my childhood self plan? Like, would you focus on self-enrichment? Would you focus on just enrichment? Would you focus on doing things differently? Would you do things similarly but with little edits in order to ensure a better life in some way, shape or form? I think I'd invest... Okay, hear me out. I'd invest in Apple. Okay? I would learn code a bit earlier. A lot earlier. Now that I know, since I know that the IT phase, and I'd keep up with my social. I might date more. Put myself out there a bit more. Not too much, just a little bit more. I feel like I didn't date enough in my youth. And I absolutely could have. See, in hindsight, I had a bodacious bod. In hindsight, I'm not perving on myself as a youth, but I kind of am thinking about it. I had curves. Very nice ones. And I let people make me think I was fat. And so I never felt that I could put myself out there. But I could have. And if I had, I would have had hella guys. So a little bit more confidence. A little bit more skill. I would not have taken year 12 maths. Fuck that. I was primed to take year 12 media class. Media studies. And I got talked into taking the year 12 math class because I was good at math. I liked math. I was very good at algebra and shit like that. There's one branch of math I'm not good at. And that's that whole graphing and sine, cos, tan shit, right? Trigonometry? Loved. Algebra? Adored. Graphs. Graphs and curves. Hate. Hey, guess what year 12 consisted of? If I'd stayed on and done media, we would have had a media class that year. I was the cutoff number that stopped it from running. And looking back, when I was halfway through year 12, I was so pissed that I got cheated out of media because I listened to the teacher saying, yeah, you're really good at math, you'll really breeze through. I did not breeze through. I barely made it. So yeah, that's what I'd do. I wouldn't change too many things, because I don't think if you I think if you change too many things, then you're gonna fuck things up, right? So I wouldn't change a lot, just a few small things. I'd invest in Apple early on, before iPods, because I did get an inheritance of a few thousand, so I could have invested a little bit in Apple, and then Bitcoin. How many people right now, put your hands up, if when you had the money to invest in Bitcoin and you could go back, you would invest in Bitcoin? I'm not saying hundreds of millions, right? I'm just saying a couple. Maybe 200-300 Bitcoin? I don't know. I don't know what the going rate is. I assume I would have taken it out early on, but I'm just saying. Actually, my initial plan, my mum had invested in Woolworths. She had investments in Woolworths. I would have told her to keep those, because those only went up. Tucker Bag got fucked. Woolworths went up. So I would have told her to keep those, and I would have bought some in there, sold them off when Apple came into play, a little early, enough to make a decent money, grab some Apple stuff, get the apples, sell half of them off when they start rising up because of iPhones coming into prevalence, wait a little while, grab some Bitcoin. I would have been fine. I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want enough that I can live comfortably and have my family live comfortably, you know, and have a good computer, you know. Get in on the VTuber market early. YouTube. I'm Australian. Go ham with that. Like, actually go show places off and do vlogs and shit. I don't know. Do stuff. Do things. Change a little bit here and there, but don't change everything that you are.
Our king is a man most diligent and wise. He is often absent from the castle, 'tis true, but I suspect that he ventureth abroad in order to execute his royal duties, not to shirk them.
He's gone.
Of course he is. His Majesty doth oft leave the castle in search of entertainment, roaming hither and yon freely, and with abandon. Would that he attended to his royal duties with the same verve.
Oh, okay, what if he's... Okay, so maybe No. I was thinking maybe the bard took over here. But no, that doesn't make sense. Coagulation. Oh, is this a king's room? Does the king have a kid? Oh, a set of noble guard. Garb. Okay. Well. We can go out here. Into the garden area. And talk to the cat. Meow, meow. Okay, kitty. Oh, there's a thing down here too. Ahead lieth a subterranean dwelling place, but fear not, its inhabitant is not some odd body or misanthropic hermit. Nay, they are a line to whom was entrusted the Sunstone by mighty Erdrick. This being so, they are deserving of much in the way of respect. Oh, we left the Sunstone here with this guy? Okay, cool. But I bet we need a magic door key to get in, like we did last time. Yeah, fucking knew it. Oh, it's a lady this time. Okay, Madame, I shall visit your chambers as soon as I find the key to crack you out of here. Crack-a-lackin'. So yeah, what are your plans for isekai? Turning back the hourglass, what are your plans for that? Yeah, that's what we'll call it. It's not isekai exactly, because that's a different world.
Where can that dratted cat have got to now? Though I'm inclined simply to wait for her to return, I suppose I must at least make a pretense of looking. Perdita! Perdita!
I see. Yours wouldn't be the cat over on the other side near the garden, right?
Seat of agility.
Hi! I train with all possible diligence in preparation for the worst, but should the worst come to pass, will I hold my nerve? I only wish I could be certain. Well, the only way to be certain is to throw yourself into training so much that it actually makes it your default state to jump into action as needed. If that makes sense. Which it does to me, but I don't know about you guys. Upstairs we go! By which I mean up this way. Hi.
Must everyone insist on harping on about this hero, though he did live 1 million years ago or more? Oh, far rather I would find someone in our own time to admire, preferably someone fair of face and dashing of manner.
1 million years ago? Lady, it was only a few generations back. Come on now. I mean, yeah, he's a bit old, a bit dusty, but he wasn't that old back. Sheesh. I shall return home from this trip with pride in my heart, having seen the very city wherein the hero of old did commence his quest. A mini medal, whee! We should probably visit that guy at some point. There is a guy who will give us stuff for mini medals. Alright, well, there was not much we could do up there, was there? Oh. And up we go. Hello?
This is the throne room, but where is the king?
Pray pardon the sudden intrusion. I am the Princess of Moonbrook, and these are my cousins of Middenhall and Cannock. We seek an audience with His Majesty.
Ha ha ha, Your Highness! Didst thou think I would forget thee so soon? But wherefore didst thou bring thy companions today? Ah, but of course! Thou hast invited the kingdoms of thy kin to join our little tourney.
Not quite.
My apologies, but what is this tourney of which thou speakst? We come here today to inform you of the massacre of Moonbrook.
Massacre? But Highness, surely thou jestest. Thou didst visit us but a day hence.
What?
And proposed that our armies partake in drills together.
I did?
Oh, someone's playing games.
Why, yes. Thou wert of the opinion that such a tourney would help ensure our knights were in prime condition. Preparations are already underway.
They're trying to... Oh, those bastards. They're trying to get the knights and that away from the castle so they can attack without being bothered. We've come just in time.
But how can this be? I have never before set foot in Tantagel till this very day.
Come, Princess, cease this game. Thou knowest full well thou wert here. Thou didst show to me the mark of Moonbrook.
I bore the mark!
But the mark of Moonbrook was stolen by the monsters, was it not? When they sacked the castle.
By the goddess, if this is true, then who did I meet? What is happening?
I am afraid, dear Chancellor, that thou hast been hoodwinked by a thieving fiend in a pretty dress.
Who the hell is talking? king?
Pretend you didn't see that.
I love him.
Majesty, I thought thou wert to bed. Instead, I see thou hast been tending to thy duties most thoroughly.
I love him. He's like, oh, you've been hoodwinked most atrociously by a pretty monster in a pretty dress. And then comes out with the butler. He's like, oh, shit. Pretend you didn't see that. Chucks it behind the throne. Anyway, where's my fucking... There's a scepter. Good day, folks. Yes, it is I, the king. I love him.
Yes, though it would seem not nearly thoroughly enough. Tell me, did this imposter princess happen to share aught else of note?
Happen. Oh, the voice actor's doing everything.
Well, she did inquire as to how one might reach the Dragon Lord's castle from here.
Oh, of course she did.
I endeavored to dissuade her from making such a dangerous journey, but she did not appear overly concerned by my warnings.
The site where Erdrick bested the Dragon Lord? What in blazes would the monsters be seeking there?
It would behoove us to find out. Speaking of which, what bringeth you three to Tantagel? Is it truly as the princess saith? Hath Moonbrook fallen?
Mm-hmm. Here, let me tell you about it in great detail.
Is that so? You young scions of Erdrick quest to slay the wicked Hargon. A perilous duty indeed.
We are well aware. And should there be any doubt in your mind as to our identities, we come bearing the marks of Cannock and Middenhall.
Most convincing. Yet
there was somebody looking like our princess who was bearing the mark of Moonbrook. Right, understood.
could one not conceive that the princess we received was the true royal, and you are the imposterous thieves?
No, I mean, he's drunk, but he's not stupid.
What? No, our fathers bestowed the marks unto us, I swear.
Calm down, Caro.
Look into my eyes and you will know that what I say is true. This is the steely gaze of a prince, not the shifty ogle of a base beast.
Caro's like, bro, vibe check me. If thou art king, check mine vibe. Dost thou vibe not match mine own? The royal vibe is with me.
Yes, most convincing, I'm sure. But so was the princess who visited us but a day since.
She passed the vibe check, huh?
Lo, how my blood boileth to know that beasts masquerade as scions of Erdrick. As the ruler of the kingdom which gave the hero his title and birthed his bride, I will not stand for it.
Okay, dial it down a little bit, Your Majesty. Just a touch. For you hang us at the
I
gallows.
neglected to tell you we have another artifact in our possession. One that proves our lineage beyond doubt. Show him.
The princess's pledge.
My. The necklace gifted to the hero by his maiden, our fair Princess Gwaelin. That it should shine so brightly in your presence is proof enough that the hero's blood runneth in your veins. Pray accept my unreserved apologies, Highnesses. And, Princess, allow me to express my heartfelt condolences for thy kingdom's plight.
Thank you, Majesty.
How to proceed? If the High Priest Hargon is at large once more, we must exercise the utmost caution. Chancellor? Tell the knight captains to stay their wooden swords. Instead, we must steel this city against invasion. Doubtless, the monsters schemed to lure our knights out in lighter armor. They would have been lambs to the slaughter, if not for our visitors.
Hell yeah, we managed to save a lot of people from death.
Verily, our nation oweth them a great debt.
Forgive me, young heroes, but the Chancellor and I have much to discuss. Wait for me atop the battlements, and I will join you anon.
Anon. Anonymous?
I'd long wondered what the monsters intended to do with the mark. Never did I imagine that they meant to impersonate me.
I say you were right to hang on to that necklace of yours. We would have been in a spot of bother without it. There was never a chance we were giving it away. What do you mean? Hang on to it. You act like we were going to throw it at that first floozy we met. That we tried to sell it at a fair. A millennial fair. Full well do I comprehend his majesty's game. He doth play the role of empty-headed carouser in order that we people do not grow unduly worried. At least I believe that to be the case, yet oftentimes his carousing doth seem surpassingly real. Yeah, I mean, he can be both. Ill happens are afoot, it seemeth. But fear not, Tantigo shall not fall. Not while yet we stand. Thou wast able to speak with his majesty, then thou art lucky indeed. Loom, but he is an unpredictable character. One moment he seemeth to neglect the realm, the next he issueth orders like a true-born ruler. He just likes to have a little bit of fun. He's trapped up in a castle all day. Can't blame the fella.
Do you suppose that the voice we heard in Ribbleport knew of the monster's plot here? Might this be one of the great dangers it spoke of?
Haven't the foggiest, but we must be grateful nonetheless. For at the very least, it shows we have one more ally out there who shares our goal.
Yes, you're right.
Your Majesty. Now, I believe we had just finished speaking of your quest to vanquish Hargon. Have you learned aught of the fiend's whereabouts?
Alas, not yet. One purpose of which we travel the realm is to discover exactly that.
Then it is as I had assumed. I myself have not heard his name since the fall of Erdrick. Though I know of someone who may know more, and the means by which you might visit him here. Ooh, the rainbow drop. Nice. I am not sure I follow. That is the rainbow drop, a treasure of old, that alloweth one to conjure a bridge to the island of the Dragon Lord.
Then thou wouldst have us make for the Dragon Lord's castle?
Precisely, and I would have you speak with its sole occupant. Though I have never had the chance to make his acquaintance, it is said that naught occurreth in the world that escapeth his watchful eye. If any knowest of Hargon's whereabouts, it is he. I'm sorry, the voice is just stupid. What manner of man is this, your majesty? Some kind of sage? I think it best you confirm that with your own eyes. As I said, I have never met the man, and I do not wish to give credence to mere hearsay. Let be warned, the impostor princess may, too, be making for the castle. May the goddess watch over you all.
He was, yeah. Absolutely, yep.
Sloshed to fuck, yes.
Wow.
So next time we visit the no.
I'm just not a lot, just a little. Just a taste.
I don't think that's a good idea, princess. Have you heard of the rebirth of the Dragon Lord, whom Erdrick did lay low, and of his occupation of the selfsame castle, wherein the fiend of old did dwell? Ah, those are juicy rumours indeed. Strong medicine, and a seed of luck. Nope, nothing here. Alright, let's check the other floor. No treasure in here. Alright, that's good to know. Oh. My brain made me think that chair was stairs. 'Twere not stairs. Okay. So we have 7 treasures here. Nice. We can't get them. They're locked behind doors. It's fine. We'll be back with a blue key and a special key. Don't you be worrying about us. We shall return. But we're gonna have to return another day. I mean, obviously, because there's nothing else we can do there, but by that I mean it's time for us to end this session. Let me just get to the save point. Quick, to the savoury. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this session today, guys, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care, and if you want to play the game for yourself, you can find the link in the description below to its Steam page. Well, I'll catch you next time, guys. See ya. Bye.